Hi guys, it's Allie with Chaos Monkey, and I am doing the Mary Maxim unboxing for March. So I haven't peeked at all, I just got it out of the mail, but it's a pretty small package. It's one of the smaller ones that I've received. So I'm hoping that it's going to be a good one, because February was kind of meh. Is that a cut? No, it's not all the way through. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. Ooh, let's see. First impression's good. Okay, it looks like it's a shawl. So we got another shawl. So remember, we got a shawl. We got two shawls in January. We got a blanket in February with yarn that was meh. And now we've got another shawl. So, seems that they're kind of repeating a little bit, but oh my gosh, look at this bag though, you guys. We got a bag last year, but it was a smaller size. This is a really big bag. This is probably like sweater size, really. I expected it to be about the same size. And it's closed with drawstrings, which was the same as the first bag. So that's nice that they're slipping in some more extras, because we don't always get that in these, so every once in a while they will try to slip in a few extras. So that's really awesome. Look at that. That is a really big bag. And it's just made out of, I want to say like it's almost a burlappy texture. And you can see through it a little bit, but it's a pretty good fabric. You can't really see through it. The stitching seems to be pretty good. So I just be careful the first couple of times you tighten it and loosen it up. Just to get it kind of broken in. Alright, onto the yarn. So, ooh, we got a brand name yarn this month. So we got Premier Coffee Shop. And those look like fall colors. Those are pretty. So it's 85% acrylic and 15% wool. And I was just thinking about this the other day, going, have I ever gotten anything wool from Mary Maxim? And I honestly can't remember getting like a wool or a wool blend. And that's funny that this month we actually get a wool blend. So awesome. There's 284 yards. And the color for this is called Sundown. And it does look like Sundown. And I'll go ahead and pull one out because I don't think I've ever touched Coffee Shop. But before I pull it out, I'll go ahead and show the pattern, which is the Sundown Shawl. And as you can see, it looks like just a shell stitch shawl. It's only one page. So it's a pretty simple, oops, I don't want to give away the pattern. Simple pattern on an H. And it looks like it uses all 3 balls. So it makes a pretty good size shawl. Finished size is 62 inches by 29 inches. So that looks like a pretty quick, easy to make shawl, especially if you're a newer crocheter. That would be a really good one to kind of make a larger piece with. And I'll get this out of the plastic so we can see it better. And I'm sorry you guys, it's been really overcast here, so my lighting is kind of all over the place. Plus my camera. I love my camera. I have to say that so it doesn't do anything weird. But I do need a better one. Oh, this is really soft, you guys. And the colors, oh, there we go. With a little more light. That is pretty close. It's a tiny bit richer than it's showing up, but it's pretty much there. There's oranges and yellows, and there's grays, and maybe a blue? Maybe that's a gray. It's a gray-y bluish tone, and it's all marled. It's kind of spun up. Here we go. It's all spun together with a darker brown. So it's like all the lighter colors are kind of spun with this darker brown into a marl, and it is really soft, and I'm really happy to get a wool blend. Even if it's 15%. So it's considered a 3. And you would use a G. Again, the pattern's an H because you want that nice loosey drape. And the knitting needles look like a 6. And if you want to make an adult medium sweater, you would need 6 skeins of this. And it is machine washable, machine wash warm, lay flat to dry. So don't put it in the dryer. So that is awesome. So I don't know what these are priced for. For the Premier Coffee Shop, I can go ahead and check now and just edit out all of my fiddling around. So hold on. I'm just going to Google it and see what comes up right off the bat. Let's see if we get prices right off the bat here. So it looks like from Premier it's going for $3.99 a ball. So $4 a ball, so 4 times 3, plus the bag, plus the pattern. So it's not really, you know, if you take out shipping, you're getting your money's worth completely, because the shipping is like $8. Let me see if I have my receipt. I do. So for the actual kit, because they did raise the price, the actual kit is $15. So I think in that regard, you definitely got your money's worth, because, you know, 4 times 3 is 12. Then you got the nice little bag. Then you got the pattern. If you want to give the pattern a couple of bucks, you know, it is their patterns. They do sell them, and they do have to print it off in this really nice paper. So, you know, give them a couple of bucks for that. So you definitely get your money's worth if you take out the shipping, because the shipping is really high for Mary Maxim. I don't know why. But it was $7.95 for about, it doesn't change really for each package, regardless of the size or the weight. It's always $7.95. So it actually, if I remember correctly, it's actually a little cheaper than it was last year, but the price of the kits went up. So, because I believe the shipping, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's just my imagination. I think maybe it was just that one month it got super crazy. And they charged like $12 in shipping for that 1 month before people were like, whoa. So maybe that's what I'm thinking. But I almost want to say it was like over $8 at one point. So now it's just under $8 for the shipping, but the price of the kit went up $2. So, but anyway, I think this month we did get our money's worth for the kit itself. For the $14.99, I'm going to say yeah, because they, again, they put it together for you. They curate it. And you're paying for that curating, you know, that they pick the yarn and they give you a pattern. And then they have the nice little extra bag, treat for the bag. You know, I'll give it a couple bucks for the bag. For the, you know. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this month, you know. It's what I expect from Mary Maxim. I kind of wish maybe it wasn't a shawl again so soon. Excuse me, but hopefully next month it'll be something different. Hopefully it's not a blanket like it was in February. So I'm kind of interested to see what they're going to come up with. So I'm pretty happy with it so far for the year. As January was really nice with a brand name yarn and 2 patterns and a lot of yarn. February was meh with just the baby blanket and the kind of low end acrylic. So I was kind of meh with that one. And then for March, I'm pretty happy. I'm not like, wow, this is so much, you know, worth it. But I'm also not meh. So this is like just right. This is just in the middle. And like I've said before, with Mary Maxim throughout the year, you usually get some meh, and then and a couple of times you'll really get like something that really blows you away. You know, they'll kind of go a little extra on a couple of the kits. You just kind of got to write it out. And it kind of makes it up for maybe the months that weren't so fantastic. And I kind of expect that. You know, that's like with all yarn clubs. Some months they'll really kind of go all out. Other months they'll kind of try to get their money back a little bit. Totally understandable. It's just as long as they keep doing the, you know, going all out every once in a while. You know, that's what, with Mary Maxim so far this year, I'm pretty happy. So, and again, it's, you know, it's an inexpensive yarn club. You know, if you're into just getting a surprise and you don't want to pay a fortune, it's a really good club. and they do have good variety. So far I'm happy. For March, I'm definitely happy. I'm going to put this away. I will probably end up making the shawl. I do like the yarn. I do like the way it worked out, but I don't see myself ever wearing it. So, but I'll keep you guys posted. Right now I am working on the February kit, which was the blanket. And I should have that finished fairly soon. And I'll see how much yarn I have left over. If I have enough yarn left over, I might make like a baby jacket or maybe a hat, depending, to go with it to try to use up the rest of the yarn. But I've been super busy, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. But when I finish the blanket, I'll definitely show that. And then I'll work on, I'm still trying to work on January's kit, you guys. I'm a little behind. I do finish like 95% of my kits. I try to get them done in the same month, but I've had too much stuff going on, plus I've had some computer issues, so I'll just keep you guys posted on what I'm doing, what I'm finishing, and what I might be giving away in the future. So yeah, so this is a really pretty shawl. It's very simple, and I do like the yarn, so I would consider this month a win. I really would. Maybe not super duper on the maybe not super duper ooper on the value, but still I'm like, this is good. This is good. So I'm going to go because I'm rambling, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.